All right. So, folks, now before we get into the lunch break, and the lunch break is going to be at 2 p.m., what we are all going to practice right now is to create a custom GPT using Gemini. So, I'm going to be closing the chat box right now because Vishnu, you will be getting the recordings of the session that you have attended. So, don't worry about it. We will inform by the end of today as to how the recordings will be shared, how the resources will be shared, and all of that, right? But let me just stop the chat because I want to go ahead and drop in the workbook link for all of you. Now, before I drop in the workbook link, let me go ahead and share my screen and show you what this workbook has. And I'll also repeat the activity once again so that all of you will be able to get a thorough understanding of how you can perform it inside the breakout rooms, right? For the purpose of this, the breakout rooms that we are going to be getting into, I would want all of you to do the same activity that we are asking you to do right now. Follow the same steps that I'm going to be showing you. But after this masterclass kind of gets over, you can use the same process to go ahead and solve problems of your own. This I'm saying in the interest of everyone's learning so that our team can also help you in case you're getting stuck today. I hope all of you are able to see my screen. People on camera, if you can show a quick thumbs up. Let me stop the annotations as well. Okay, wonderful. So you are going to get this workbook right now. I'll share it very soon in the chat box. And as you can see, the task is mentioned inside this. Now, as you scroll down, the first thing that you have to do is you will find an example prompt that we have already put in over here. The custom GPT that we are trying to build, or the Gemini gem that we are trying to build right now, is something that will help you write amazing LinkedIn posts or any type of content, which is long form content, right? You can write blog posts with that. You can write news articles with that, or whatever it is that you would want to. But the example that we have taken for the purpose of this activity is how can you go ahead and write very good LinkedIn posts without having to do it manually. So all that you have to do is, first step, select this prompt, right click and copy this, right? And when you go down, you will find step 2 as well. I will show you what to do after copying this. You open gemini.google.com and you can go ahead and open it on your private account or whatever. I'm using a free account here. So all of you will also be able to see a screen like this when you open Gemini, right? Now, on the left side of the screen, you will find these three buttons or these three lines which says expand menu. I'm going to click on that. And when I click on that, just where you see this annotation as well, I'm not able to remove the annotation, but in this menu, you see something called as Gem Manager. You need to go ahead and click on that. Usually Gemini's screen looks like this. When you open it, this is the screen that you will be able to see, which says hello and your name. But you go to expand menu and go to Gem Manager over here. When you go to Gem Manager, you will find a screen like this. And here you have the option of creating a new gem. You see a plus icon here. You can go ahead and click on that. Now, once you click on this, right, you come back, you have copied a prompt, but before that, okay, let me actually do this. You do this on one tab, again open Gemini on another tab. This time go to new chat and you go ahead and paste the prompt here that we have already copied from the workbook. The prompt essentially says you are an expert at writing extensive prompts for Gemini gems. Please develop a detailed prompt that allows me to write viral LinkedIn posts and all of that. You go ahead and click enter. What Gemini is going to do is it is going to give you a very detailed prompt, right? Now, you come back to the workbook. In step 2, you have a markdown template that we have given here. We know that we have to create custom GPTs using the markdown structure so that the custom GPT gets all the efficiency which can come in with markdown structure. So I've copied that and I'm going to, I came back to my Gemini screen and I'm going to ask it, can you rewrite it in the markdown structure and give me the final output in a code box. And there you go. You have your prompt ready over here. So you can go ahead and click on this copy code. You should ideally read through what the prompt has, but you click on copy code, you come back to your new gem screen that you already have. And in the instructions tab, go ahead and paste this, right? I've just pasted it. And then you can go ahead and give a name to your gem as well. So I'm going to write LinkedIn post writer, right? And once I do this, if you want, you can go ahead and attach any knowledge base over here. But for this particular activity, it is not required. After the masterclass kind of gets over, right? If you want to go ahead and build a data analysis custom GPT or a gem, you could go ahead and attach a data file here or anything that you may want to, right? So here's a preview that you can go ahead and see if this is working. I'm just going to give it a topic. Let's say AI will take away jobs, and let us see the kind of output that it ends up giving us. It says it has started writing its LinkedIn post, and it is writing it with a hook. It has a storyline to it, right? And it also is including what people should think about as they read this, and a call to action as well that can go out on LinkedIn. It is also giving us a visual suggestion. You can go ahead, once this is built and you're satisfied with what you have built, you can go ahead and click on the save button. And that way you will essentially be able to create your Gemini gem. This is what I want all of you to practice right now inside the breakout rooms. Let me go ahead and share this workbook on the chat box so that all of you can go ahead and access it. Give me a second. Yes, this is the workbook link. You can all go ahead and open it and practice it inside the breakout rooms. We will hop into the breakout rooms to see how it is going. Om, can we enable the breakout rooms?
Yes, let's do that. We are exactly on time. We'll keep it open for another.
Or let me do that. I'm doing it from my end.
Okay.
Yeah. So folks, in the next 5 seconds, you will see a pop-up on your screen. The pop-up will essentially say that you can join your breakout room. Let me just reduce the number of participants per room. Okay. As you join in, please make sure that you are including everyone in the activity. So one person takes the ownership of sharing their screen and walks everybody else through the activity, right? Opening the breakout rooms, and there you go. You should be seeing a pop-up right now. You can go ahead, click on the join breakout room button, and that should automatically put you in the breakout room.
Got it. People have started moving.
Right.
And everybody, we would really request all of you to move inside and do it. It'll be very much interactive for you, and also you'll get perspectives of another 7 to 8 people who will be in your room, so that it becomes faster and easier for you to understand and actually implement what you learn. Keep on jumping.
Om, I'm also going to jump into some breakout rooms to see what people are doing. I think you have the access to control the breakout rooms, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And also all the 300 folks who are here, please take the time to get into the breakout rooms. Our team will also be jumping in every room to make sure that you get enough help wherever you get stuck in case. Okay, there are a few new participants assigning the room to them.
Om, when I'm trying to join the breakout room, it's throwing me out. I don't know why. I hope that's not happening with everyone.
1 second. Oh, I think the team will have to make you co-host again. You're not, just to be sure.
I am.
ठीक है, okay.
Okay, let me try.
Okay. Few people who have recently joined in, assigning the breakout room now. And as soon as you get it, you should see a pop-up on your screen, which will help you move to the room.
Om, I'm just going to drop off and join back in.
Sure. Also, folks, just in case if you're not able to see the pop-up while you're still here, you will also be able to see the breakout room option on bottom of your screen if it is assigned to you. When you click on the join breakout, it'll be basically like 4 boxes and it would say breakout. I'll be here for another 2 minutes to make sure everybody has the room assigned. Few people who joined in new, about 10 people that I could see, and okay, GFP Expo. Let's look at this. Got it. Looks like most of the people have been assigned the room now. And the chat is open to host and co-host, just in case if you don't see it or if you want the room to be reassigned, you can text back. The chats now. Virendra says, Virendra, assigning you to room 8. You should see the main room. Durgesh, you have the room assigned number 56. You should see on bottom of the screen. And you'll have to join. You'll have to click on the button to actually move in. Everybody who's here. Please, project. Okay, I'm not getting the option. Sivraman, you should get the option now. Okay, Richie. Okay. Puneet, assigning you room 10. You should see the room now. Satyajit, assigning you room one more time. Naresh, okay, assigning you one more time. Room number 9 for you it is. Sivraman, in next 5 seconds you should see it. Room number 12 is what you'll get to. Yeah. Looking at a few new people who joined in. Neeraj. Okay. Naresh, there won't be a link. There'll be a button. You'll have to click it. Either check on the bottom of your screen or you'll receive a pop-up. I've sent it to you twice, but we'll send it to you one more time so that you have it. Check now. Satyam Kumar Verma. Okay. Satyam assigning to you room 11. Manish, if there's no breakout, check for the more option on bottom of your screen on Zoom. You should see under that. Prasad assigning to you room one more time. Room number 17 it is. Vijaya, room number 11. Saurabh, yeah. Saurabh just assigned, yes. Sneha, room number 9. Sudhir, room number 21. Vijay, signing room number 24. Number 10. Puneet assigning you to room number 10 once again. Done. Raghu, room number 5. Okay, perfect. Got it. Looks like most of you have the room assigned. Just in case if you're not able to see it, two ways you will be able to find it. Either on bottom of your Zoom screen, it will say breakout button, or you will say more. Manish, what I'll do is I'll assign you one more time.
Om, is there a way that you can also assign me some breakout room?
Yeah, let me do
Since
that.
I'm unable to.
Yeah. Manish assigning you room number 9. Bhardwaj assigning you room. Let's get into room number 3. Folks, everybody who's not seeing a room or you won't be automatically moved, you'll have to click on the button which is on bottom of your Zoom. Either it will say breakout or click on the more option. If you don't see it, text it on chat. I'll assign you a new room and you'll see a pop-up when I do that, and then you'll be able to join in. Ainesh assigning your room number. 1 second. Okay. Room number 9. For a breakout room. Only 1 second. Checking this. What's happening? Vanita, 1 second. Vanita, you have been assigned room 59. I'll move it to the active one. 1 second. Room number 17. Okay. Yatharth. Yatharth is unassigned, assigning room number 11. Lena, if your room has already created the LinkedIn writer, see if you can help everybody do the same, or if you can choose another use case for yourself since you have some more time to do it. Once we are out, we'll ask you to share the link in the main session. Manish. Aditya is saying, I want the additional prompts that will help with making the LinkedIn post create more personalized and authentic. Aditya, for now, what you can do is try customizing based on your words in terms of how do you want it to be, what is the personality that you wanted to give. In terms of the prompts, we'll send you the prompts once we are after the session. After this gem activity, I'll be doing Deepak. We'll be taking a lunch break after this session is done, and we are at about last 7 to 8 minutes more for the breakout activity. Yeah, there are a few more people. Karan assigning room 9. Richie assigning room 10. Nitin assigning room. Okay. Perfect. Folks, just in case if your activity is done, you can help make other people also do the same for yourself, or try finding another use case for yourself and try creating a gem for yourself to see how it may play out for yourself, or customize a little bit, try to do a few more tweaks on top of what that's given. We'll be ending the breakout room in another 6 to 7 minutes, and we'll come back to the main session. Okay. There are already few Gemini links coming in. Yeah, Vardar, are you saying something?
Yeah, looks like I'm still not able to join the breakout rooms.
ठीक है. 1 second. Team, can we make Bhardwaj the co-host so that he can jump in between the rooms once again? Yeah, I think he moved. Folks, hold on for sending the Gemini links. I see few of you have done it already. We'll turn the chat to everyone in about 6 minutes once the breakout is done. And yes, a few people, if you're done and if that's it, you can leave for an early lunch and we'll come back at 3 p.m. for another next session. What's the break duration? We'll address anyone. This question is anyways going to come in one more time. You're going to start the next session at 3 p.m. You'll have about 1 hour of break about yourself. Gemini, thanks. Thank you so much, Sagar, Arpita, Shailendra, Ajit, Ganesh. I'll make a very quick announcement. 4 more minutes to go. Minutes to go for the breakout activity. Velvex, yes, you can. Pitambari, 1 second. Mind. Perfect. I see a lot of you have made the gems and you have been sending this on chat. We'll end the breakout room in next 2 minutes. And once everyone is back, we'll turn the chat to everyone so that we can review a few uh, apps that you built, and then we'll jump in for a break. Nice. I think a lot of people are able to get done today faster. Quick. Nice. So what we are going to do is I'll just curate a few links that we should take a look at. And everybody who's done, just a quick question. Was it easy for you? Are there any hurdles that you faced or any question that you might have? Just a quick check. The breakout rooms will end in exactly 60 seconds from now. Okay. Easy, simple steps. Little confusing. Okay. Got it. I think people have started to come back in about next 30 seconds. Everybody will be here. And what we'll do is I'll just keep the chat off for next 60 seconds so everyone comes back and we'll open it and ask people to post down. The number is increasing. We are at got it. 20 more seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. One quick second. Are we all back? Got it. Okay, exactly 1 second and everybody will be back and they are. Got it, folks. How was the activity? Were you able to try out building a gem for yourself? Were you able to do it? If yes, why don't you post your gems link in the chat? And everybody have a look at these links that come in, test it out, see what works, see what doesn't work, how were people able to do it differently. What I will also do is open up a few.
Om, just to correct, we will not be able to open the gems because when you create it on Gemini, you will not be able to share it with people.
Oh, it's not public one.
Yeah, you can't publicly put the Gemini gem.
Got it. So just wanted to know, folks, was it easy for you to create it? Did you get conceptual understanding of how exactly to go step by step and create it for yourself? And do you feel that if you are able to list down a task for yourself, you will be able to do it, for your own task as well? Yes.
Wonderful. I actually would have loved to give all of you different use cases and I would have loved for all of you to create gems for your own specific use cases. But this is also some feedback that we got from all of you yesterday, that when we do breakout activities, we should kind of restrict everyone and give very specific instructions. And that is what we tried to do. And I'm glad that all of you have been able to go ahead and do it. The power of Gemini Gems is incredible. Gemini Gems and custom GPTs that can be built on ChatGPT. So wear your thinking AI hats, come up with use cases that you can solve internally in your organizations with custom GPTs and Gemini Gems. But with that being said, Sanoop, we got your link. You don't have to post it so many times on the chat box. Okay. I think let's go for the lunch break now. We are giving a 50-minute lunch break today, or 50-minute to 1 hour lunch break. We will come back at 3 p.m. IST. And the next session is going to be on AI automations. Now, before you go for the lunch break, let me just give you this context, right? You have already learned a lot in the first half and got yourself exposed to the fullest potential of what AI agents can really do. So take this time to consume everything once again, have that refresher in your mind, absorb everything. When you come back, the next session is essentially going to have two parts to it. When we talk about AI automations, right, there is always a logical flowchart that you need to build for the process that you want to go ahead and automate. And once the logical flowchart is built, which is you defining the way your current manual process runs, how can you use, let's say, a Miro board or something like that to draft the logic and the flowchart of the current process? That is step one. Step two is going to be using tools like make.com, which is what we are going to be using today, to go ahead and convert the same logic that you're building into an entire workflow. So these are the two parts. Of course, we are not going to be teaching you any theory, but I'm just letting you know that it's not going to be purely a demo of a tool when we talk about automations, because there are nitty-gritties that you need to learn when you're trying to do that as well. But on that note, let's go for the lunch break and come back at 3 p.m. IST sharp. Is there any AI to cook food also? Not as of now. All right. Om, anything else that you want to share before we take the lunch break?
No, I think that is it. I think well explained. A lot of people were able to do it as well. Folks, we'll see you after lunch, and you will require that break to hang on for the automation session, right? And Funny will play some music so that you're still there. Be on the session if you can, or join back at 3 p.m. IST Indian Standard Time. And yes, we'll see you.